Good morning, class. In today's GK class, we will be covering the topic famous lakes in India. Now, if we talk about the first lake, it is WULAR Lake. It lies 32 km from Srinagar. It is the largest lake in the Jammu and Kashmir region. That means it is located in northern India in Jammu and Kashmir region. It controls the flow of the Jhelum River which passes through it. Now in Jammu and Kashmir, Jhelum River is flowing. So it is controlling its flow, because it's controlling its flow means the direction of the flow of water is controlled by this lake. And you can see how beautiful it is. Coming to the next one, CHILKA Lake. It is situated on the east coast of Odisha. Now in Odisha, on the eastern coast of it, this lake is there. It is the largest brackish water lagoon. Now what is this brackish? Brackish means salty water. So some lakes may have fresh water, some may have salty. So this lake is having water that is salty. So that is brackish salt water lagoon. Lagoon is what? A shallow body of water separated from a larger body of water by a narrow landform. Means from a big water body, if a small part of it is being separated by some land, then that is known as lagoon. So चिल्का लेक is basically a lagoon. अगर किसी बड़ी वाटर बॉडी से छोटी वाटर बॉडी अलग हो जाती है by some landform, that is by some land, then that is known as lagoon. And CHILKA Lake is basically a lagoon. And where it is? It is in Asia. In India, if we talk about, then yes, it is situated on the east coast of Odisha. Or in Asia, if we talk about, then it is the largest brackish water lagoon. It lies along the east coast of India in the delta of the Mahanadi River. It is home to wide variety of birds. In picture also you can see there are so many birds, right? So CHILKA Lake, where it is, you need to just remember the place. It is in eastern coast of Odisha. And then where, if we talk about the Asia, then what is it? It is the largest brackish water lagoon. So these two things you just have to remember. Then coming to SAMBHAR Lake, it is the largest island salt lake in India. Where it is situated? It is situated in Rajasthan. Salt sheets which from a distance look like snow often cover the lake's bed. You can see in the picture all that thing that is white. It is actually not snow, it is salt. And this salt, if you look from distance, अगर आप दूर से देखते हैं, it appears to be like snow. So if we talk about the SAMBHAR Lake, then all these white things that you can see in the picture, they are basically the salt. It is not snow. It appears to be snow, but actually it is salt. And during hot months, like in July or maybe May, at that time, this salt totally dries out. सूख जाता है, right? And you can see in the picture that there are people who are working, there are some machines. So on the side of SAMBHAR Lake, there are some refineries, there are some industries also where this salt is refined. It is processed to make proper salt from it. So now if we talk about next one, the next is KOLLERU Lake. It is in Andhra Pradesh. It is the largest freshwater lake of India. As I told you in previous slides that the lake can have salty water or fresh water. So this KOLLERU Lake, which is in Andhra Pradesh, is having fresh water. That means the water is not salty. It is lying between the deltas. Now what is delta? You must have studied in your EVS classes. It's a triangular shaped area of a land where a river spreads out into several smaller rivers before entering the sea. That means if a river is coming and then all the rivers they enter into sea. But before entering, if there is a triangular land where they spread into smaller rivers, सी में जाने से पहले एक ट्रायंगुलर एरिया पे अगर वो और छोटी छोटी रिवर्स में स्प्रेड हो जाती हैं, then that is deltas. So this KOLLERU Lake is lying between the deltas of two rivers, that is Krishna River and Godavari River. It acts as a reservoir to control floods, because if the water in the river will increase, it will cause flood. Flood is what? Baad. So to control that, KOLLERU Lake is acting as a reservoir. That means some part of the river, some water from the river is collected over here. It is important habitat for migratory birds. Migratory birds are the birds that migrate, that run, or you can say that move from one place to the other at the change of season. So like in Allahabad also, at Prayagraj, you can see that during winter a lot of Siberian and migratory birds are coming from different areas. So same thing is there in KOLLERU Lake. When there is a season, then lot of migratory birds, they move or they come, they migrate from neighboring places to this particular place. Coming to the next one, that is DHEBAR Lake. Now in this DHEBAR Lake is also known as Jasmine Lake. It is the second largest artificial lake in Asia. You can see in the picture also how big it is. So in Asia, it is the second largest artificial lake. Artificial lake means it's not natural, it is man-made. It was built by Maharana Jai Singh in 1685. So generally lakes are natural, that is, nature creates them. But this lake is man-made or it is artificial, and who made it? Maharana Jai Singh. Where it is located? It is in Rajasthan, and to be very specific, it is in Udaipur. And if we talk about the first largest artificial lake in Asia, then that is Bratsk Reservoir, which is in Russia. Next is LOKTAK Lake. Now this LOKTAK Lake is in Odisha and it is located 53 kilometers from Imphal. It is also a freshwater lake and it is the largest freshwater lake in northeast India. It is known for its circular floating swamps, which are called fumdis in local language. Now if you see the picture, you can see some circular structures. Picture में आपको कुछ circles दिखेंगे. Now these circles are basically floating swamps. Swamps are what? Swamps are daldal. So these swamps are basically, it's the characteristic of this particular lake, that is LOKTAK Lake. And it is famous for these circular swamps, which people in their local language call it FUMDIS. Then Dal Lake, this you all know, it is in Srinagar and it is known as Srinagar's jewel. You can already see in the picture that it's so beautiful. In picture you can see there are a lot of houseboats are there, right? There are floating markets. So people who visit this particular place, they enjoy the beauty of this lake. Then there is Pushkar Lake. It is in Rajasthan. Okay, and it is also a famous lake of Rajasthan. You can see that in near this lake, whatever buildings are situated, they are all painted in white. Then Hussain Sagar Lake. In the middle of this lake is Lord Buddha's 350-ton statue is installed and it is in Hyderabad. So in picture you can see in center there is a statue and the statue is of Lord Buddha. This is in the middle of the lake. So that is the unique character of this particular lake. It's the unique feature of this lake is that there is a Lord Buddha's statue in the middle of the lake. And next is Vembanand Lake. Vembanand Lake is the longest lake in India and it is located in Kerala. Seeing the picture, seeing these coconut trees, you can easily remember that it is in Kerala and it's the longest lake of India. So children, these were the different lakes that are found in India. Few were freshwater lakes, few were salty water lakes. Most of them were natural, but we also learnt about an artificial lake that is in Asia, DHEBAR Lake. And now these are the answers of the questions that are given on page number 39 of your GK book. Dal Lake, Rajasthan, Hussain Sagar Lake, Nainital and Kerala. So I hope you have enhanced your knowledge about the lakes. Thank you.